ESPN College Game Day. Well, we're coming to your city. Well, we're coming to your city. Will we string down soon? No time to go big. Had a ball down on the back, even on the flank. We saw blue turf and the tomahawk chop, and the gators in the swamp. Yeah, Big Suey, go Gamecocks, they all got game. Irish battling Buckeyes and Chiefs, by USC and Bevo too. Aggies, Huskers, let's go Dogs and TCU.
Red 17 Thunder, Razor, College football, Canada Major, ESPN. Tell your family and friends, I said it once, but I'll say it again. Get ready for the Buckets. We're going to war with Chris, Lee, Desmond, David, and Kurt. Buckle your pinstrap, get ready to play. It's time to kick off College Game Day.
To your city. And if you want a little if you want a little zing in your zang zang, if you want a little tang in your tang tang, come along, come along, come along, come along. Yeah, we're coming to your city.
Welcome to ESPN College Football Primetime, presented by Russell Athletic, part of Dick's Sporting Goods Kickoff Week. A sellout crowd at Spartan Stadium expected for the top 25 matchup between the Broncos and the Spartans. Back to Le'Veon Bell on first down. Big hole. Le'Veon Bell goes hurtling inside the 30-yard line. Le'Veon Bell is ready for this moment where he is the go-to back. Bell again. Le'Veon Bell, touchdown, Michigan State. On opening drive, touchdown for the Spartans to begin 2012.
A really outstanding quarterback.
Those first couple of series tomorrow night, very big. That is tipped, and it's intercepted. Ioane will take it to the house. A touchdown for Boise State. Now can he get Michigan State in the end zone on second down and goal? Le'Veon Bell, stiff off, touchdown, Michigan State. Le'Veon Bell leads the Spartans into the end zone and back on top. It's a 17-13 win for Michigan State. Mark D'Antonio and the Spartans survived the test from Boise State.
Ranked Clemson against the Auburn Tigers. And there is a lot of burnt orange in the building tonight. Dabo Swinney's Clemson Tigers, the defending Atlantic Coast Conference champions. They won 10 games a year ago. They want to get rid of the taste in their mouth from their Orange Bowl loss, however. And they think they're capable of putting back-to-back ACC championships together. Meanwhile, Gene Chizik just 2 years removed from a national championship in his 4th season as Auburn's head coach. And after a rebuilding 8-5 last year, the Tigers feel like, Todd, that they can move up that SEC ladder a little bit more. Play action. Frazier sets up, and he's going to air it long, and he's got a man wide open. Touchdown! Emory Blake. Blade hit half the distance to the goal. First and goal, Clemson. They keep it on the ground with Roderick McDowell. Touchdown. Earlier in the game, Taj Boyd in the pistol is going to throw it for Hopkins. Wow. Did he make the catch? Oh, man. Touchdown. What a catch. On the fade. Nuke Hopkins. Be the last play right here, unless Auburn can come up with a miracle. Frazier firing deep. Nobody home except the Clemson defense. Xavier Brewer takes the ball with him out of bounds, and Taj Boyd and the defending ACC champion Clemson Tigers survive the Auburn Tigers in Atlanta 26-19.
Welcome to Saturday Night Football, presented by Windows, as part of Dick's Sporting Goods Kickoff Week. Welcome to the 2012 Cowboys Classic. You are looking live at Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas. defending national champion Alabama battles Michigan and quarterback Denard Robinson, one of the most electric stars in college football. In that I-back spot, may continue to throw on first down, sideline, got it open, DeAndre White, touchdown Bama. 51 yards, and folks, the Tide rolling early. I'm a running back. Touchdown Alabama. That game. Here we go now. On third down and 9. Into the middle. Intercepted. Picked off. Touchdown. C.J. Mosley. Remember, he picked Jefferson in the BCS championship game.
Down the road.
Yeldon for his first touchdown. T.J. Yeldon. Daphne, Alabama with a 100-yard game. And now his first Bama touchdown. 41-14. There he is, Brady and Nick, good friends.
And a play fake. Throwing over the middle, wide open is Green. Touchdown. Kicking off. And McCaleb will run it out. And a hold for McCaleb across the 35-yard line. He breaks a tackle. The chase is on. McCaleb inside the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. Full half roll by Russell. And now fires end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Chad Bumpus. Perkins hit in the backfield, but breaks tackles. Inside the 10, dives. He's in. Touchdown. Russell takes a knee, a huge win.
The Texas A&M Aggies are playing their first game as a member of the SEC. Their opponent, the Florida Gators, have won 2 of the last 6 BCS championships. It figures to be a tough introduction to the toughest conference in the country. The Aggies wouldn't have it any other way. Florida Gators have taken the field. Their first ever appearance. Will Muschamp, their second-year coach. And now here come the Aggies. Put him back. And they show shotgun and then hand it off. Touchdown. Then they came right back with Gillisley. Ivy High School, where they ran the spread. And he appears to be as good as advertised. Quarterback draw. Field opens. 5. Touchdown, Aggies. Michael takes a snap and slips into the end zone, waiting for the signal. Touchdown. They toss to him. Got a hole. Now he has to jump outside because of Porter, and he still makes the first down, tiptoes down toward the end zone. Touchdown is the call on the field.
Yeah, and for all the criticism that Will Muschamp takes, talk show hosts and all the people that like to get after him, give him some credit because the Gators deserve that for coming on the road in his first SEC game for A&M and getting a big win when they were down 17-7. That was an impressive job by the Gators and Will.
Here's Jairus Edwards. Touchdown, ULM. Browning steps up. Caught! Touchdown! Brent Leonard. Here's the ball game. Browning being chased, finds a lane. He's got the first down, making his way to the end zone. Touchdown! Louisiana Monroe has pulled off the upset.
You're watching the SEC on ESPN. As we welcome you to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium, Missouri's first game as a member of the Southeastern Conference, and a traditional Southern power has come to town. The Georgia Bulldogs are the number 7 team in the country.
They're physical. They come off the ball. They have a bevy of young runners who get after you. Oh, and did I forget to mention, they have Aaron Murray. Aaron Murray is accurate. He's an accomplished thrower in the SEC. They will rely heavy on Aaron Murray here tonight. Talking about.
Going to actually mark him just short of that line to make, but not here. How about this? Marcus Lucas, touchdown, Mizzou.
Get a one-on-one.
Franklin, right down the middle of the field, and he's able to find Washington. LaDamian Washington, touchdown, Mizzou. Murray to pass again to the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown by Marlon Brown. Franklin now. Oh, that is intercepted. And Jarvis Jones inside the 5, down to the goal line. Here's Gurley. Touchdown, Dogs. Clock is down to 1. And here is Ken Malcolm. Another touchdown for the Dogs. And Mizzou's welcome to the SEC will go down as the harsh realities of a loss. Georgia takes it on the road, 41-20. Number 7 moves forward in their season.
Today from Ohio Stadium, the Horseshoe in Columbus, more than 100,000 on hand as usual to watch a Pac-12 Big Ten matchup, the California Golden Bears and the 12th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes.
Design run for Miller, nifty footwork. And now plenty of running room down the near sideline. Touchdown! 9:48 to go, third quarter. Another low snap. Zach Maynard managed to hand it off to Brendan Bigelow. Wow, what a run, and he's still up. And he can fly. They're not going to get him. Brendan Bigelow, touchdown. Cal, 81 yards. Right here. And Maynard spins. Touchdown! Here, which would give you the lead. Miller, touchdown. 2 carries, 96 yards for Bigelow. That's a pretty good average, so why wouldn't you give it to him again? He's going to go again. Touchdown, Bigelow in California. Anxiety from the crowd here. Miller flushed, throws on the run, a man wide open. Devin Smith behind the defense, touchdown. 72 yards. Ohio State a winner, 35-28 over California.
Red again, stood up, leans forward. Touchdown, Trojans. Dividends, 2nd and 8 after 41. Taylor again with room. Oh, look at him go. Stephon. 25. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Cardinal. 59 big ones for the captain. Detected. 2nd down and goal. Here's a toss. Silas Red. Touchdown, USC. Along 15. Nunes. Screen. Taylor gets a block. Taylor keeps his balance. Still running. Stephon Taylor. Touchdown, Stanford. What a play. Lane Kiffin's kicker has not attempted a field goal in college. Nunes. Ertz. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Stanford. 37 yards. Barkley needs a miracle. Lets it go down the field for Woods. Incomplete. And that'll do it. And that's it. Stanford shocks the college football world, beating the 2nd-ranked team in the nation 21-14, and they storm the field.
And here they come. The matchup, number 18 Florida against number 23 Tennessee. 5-yard line. Play fake, Bray to the end zone. Touchdown. Rivera. Take a snap. Bobbles it a little bit and then just walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And Burton takes off, and he's off to the races. Down the sideline, he broke a tackle. He might go. Burton, what a run, touchdown. Driscoll, Dunbar in motion. Driscoll in trouble. Gonna throw to the corner, got him, touchdown. Jordan Reed, what a throw.
So, Tennessee comes from the corner blitz. Driscoll looks to throw, fires to Hammond. His first catch at the 40. Frankie Hammond at the 50. Here he goes to the 40. He's 35. He's 30. He cuts inside the 25. He's on his feet to the 20, the 15, the 10, to 5. Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown, Gators! Frankie Hammond!
The good news for the Florida fans, they are 3-0, and they'll probably move up in the national rankings. They came in number 18. They go home a 17-point winner over Tennessee.
You are looking live at Spartan Stadium in East Lansing, Michigan. Notre Dame invades Big Ten territory, hoping to add to the beleaguered conference's woes.
Activity. Here it is, second down and long. Wilson, who's a fine runner, slips the pressure. Fires back deep across the field. Got a man in the end zone who's bumped. That's interference, and he caught it anyway. That's a touchdown. John Goodman. Offensive line holds. Wilson jumps, 5-corner, dives, hits the pylon. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Take control. So the Fighting Irish going to 3-0. Boxed area. Let's go back down quickly to Heather.
Manti, this must be a bittersweet night, emotional week, losing your grandmother and your girlfriend on Tuesday. How would you describe your emotions on the field tonight?
I mean, they were with me, you know, so I mean, I couldn't do it without them. I couldn't do it without the support of my family and my girlfriend's family, and I'm so grateful for, you know, all the love and the support that all the fans, both Michigan State and Notre Dame, and, you know, fans around the world for, you know, just supporting me and my family and my girlfriend's family. And I miss them. I miss them. But I know that I'll see them again one day.
Manti Te'o, the defensive player of this game, standing tall with a heavy heart here tonight. And the Irish pulled a 3-0 and head home to play Michigan next Saturday night.
And we welcome you back to the Home Depot SEC on CBS from Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina, a moment ago. The Gamecocks first on the field. They've won 22 of their last 25 home games. And right behind them from the other Columbia, from Missouri, the Tigers 2-1. Their first road game as a member of the SEC. They lost at home to Georgia a couple of weeks ago. It is the Home Depot SEC on CBS featuring Missouri and South Carolina. If you've got Lattimore, why not run Lattimore? Yep. 1 seconds to go. Oh, he's got a man open. Oh, yes! Man. Touchdown, Ace Sanders.
Add on when they need a tough first down.
This is for 19 in a row. He's got it. How about that? And the catch is made for the touchdown by Rory Anderson, the backup tight end.
October coming up in Georgia and LSU and Florida and Tennessee. Let's see if South Carolina can take care of business, focus in, and go to Kentucky and win that football game first. I don't want to sell that because that has been a little bit of the MO for South Carolina before.
Now will it be Miami or Georgia Tech that earns a most important second conference win? Two good teams out of the ACC's Coastal Division.
Coordinated by the veteran Al Groh, a 3-4. Deep drop Morris, and look at this arm. He may have 6 right away with that 4-4 speed. There is number 4, and that's a touchdown.
You wouldn't think that. Off the counter, Washington to Smith. A race for the pylon, and he's in for a touchdown. Georgia Tech finally is on the board. And got high. Play action to him. Washington wants to run for the end zone. He's in. Second down, Washington. Now the late pitch. Zennin down the sideline for the end zone. Touchdown Tech. Back for his quarterback. Oh, Walton, that's his third touchdown today for Tevin Washington. James, the setback. Takes it off the counter, gets a block. Still on his feet, 5 for the end zone. He reaches, crosses the plane, and scores. What a phenomenal effort. Atlanta. To James. Another touchdown. An extra point away with 27 seconds to play. Miami has driven the length of Grant Field.
He carries. He may have been stopped cold. He may have been stopped cold. He stutter stepped back. Miami believes they've stuffed it. 1-0. James still again with daylight. James for the end zone. Miami wins. James on a carry and in for the score. One of the great comebacks in Miami history.
Auburn set to square off. LSU has won 4 of the last 5, but Auburn's won 5 of the last 6 home games. With a defensive front as good as LSU, you got to be thinking, look out for a safety here. Mason, there it is. Didn't get out of his end zone. Just outside the 1. Here's the pitch. Ford, can he get to the corner? Heading there, finding it, touchdown. Michael Ford, a 1-yard touchdown, runs his first touchdown on the ground this year. Frazier gives it to McCaleb. He's in, touchdown. Them to the left, 1 to the right. Frazier steps up, throws, it's intercepted. The ball game's over. Harold Simon takes a knee, and LSU survives Auburn. And for the first time in the history of this football school, Auburn has lost 3 games before the end of September.
The bright lights of prime time shine on a big-time ACC matchup. Number 4, Florida State hosts number 10, Clemson. And the winner, folks, takes dead aim at a possible national championship.
3rd down and 7. The pistol look that they studied at Nevada. Deep down the middle. Goes for the home run. Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Clemson. Safety was pressing in the box. They're going to try to blitz the run, and it's Pryor again. Touchdown, Florida State. Slip screen and a double pass. Watkins got a man wide open. Ellington in a foot race. 20 cuts. Touchdown, Clemson. It's important because it becomes 2nd down at 8. Option, pitch, Thompson, end zone. Got 7 right back if they add the extra point. James Wilder still in. Long strike, far side, touchdown. Rodney Smith interfered with it all. And the Noles lead for the first time tonight. And 80 yards passing. Hands to Thompson, daylight on the left side. 15, end zone ahead. The killer. 49-37. Some are enjoying that final score more than others.
Here's Jones under pressure now. Jones lost it, picked up, touchdown, K-State. Giles with the fumble recovery. Colin Klein wants to run it. Outside, Klein, touchdown, K-State. What patience. For Kansas State, Hubert, touchdown, Cats. Bob Stoops was 14-0 against ranked teams at home. That streak comes to an end as the 2 gentlemen meet.
And missed a field goal. Here's a toss to Smith. Vincent Smith throws a pass. Intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone by Notre Dame. Robinson fakes the handoff. Under pressure. Almost picked off again, and was it? Yes, on the rebound. It looks like another interception. From the 2. Quarterback draw. Reese is into the end zone. How could have called that? Denard Robinson finally tastes defeat against Notre Dame.
Hit a bit of a wall in Nick Johnson.
No gain on that play. 2nd down 10. Smith in the pocket. Goes middle field. Up top. On the button. Touchdown. Stedman Bailey. And then he's been nearly perfect since. There's the pump. He's got man coverage up top. On the run. Tevin Reese breaks a tackle. Touchdown. Lines up alongside Geno Smith. Smith, protection, breaks down, throws it to the end zone. Touchdown! Stedman Bailey again. That could be the final play of this wild first half. Florence breaks out of the pocket. Little pitch out. Sampson. Oh my! Touchdown! 45. Baylor's pressure off the edge. There's a tackle broken. Austin, see ya. 10-5. Touchdown! Tavon Austin. Tremendous career here. Went on to the pros with 6 in a game. Gino sets his feet. Patient. Touchdown, West Virginia! Up top, wide open. Oh my, busted coverage. Bailey on the run. 20, 10, 5, touchdown!
West Virginia wins their debut in the Big 12.
Tonight in one of the jewel cities of the Pacific Northwest, Seattle, where Washington is at its home away from home. CenturyLink Field playing their home games here this season while Husky Stadium is renovated. The 8th-ranked Stanford Cardinal coming in to take on the Huskies tonight. Wow. Oh, the ball is intercepted. Trent Murphy. And for the second straight Thursday night, we get a big fella. What do you call it, David? A fat guy touchdown? About to play. I'll get it off. First down for Washington. And into the open field goes Sankey on his way to the end zone.
30-yard line somehow.
Again, quickly to Williams. Williams, free! Running down the sidelines. Caught from behind, but he will not be stopped before he scores. Touchdown, Huskies. 4th down. The jump ball throw to Toivola is intercepted. Desmond Trufant. And that one is going to wrap it up. For the first time in 3 years, Washington has beaten a top 10 team, and Stanford, who came into this game ranked 8th in America, they will bow down to Washington as the Huskies spring the upset and the students are rushing the field.
From Athens, Georgia, SEC East encounter, the Volunteers of Tennessee against the Bulldogs of Georgia. And I think soon they'll all play the same offense.
Oh, he got it!
Intercepted, picked off, and here we go. It's Brian Moore. In for the touchdown. 3rd possession. This is Keith Marshall, another freshman, and he can fly. There are no flags. There is a Georgia touchdown. 2 freshmen, as are Marshall and Gurley. Here's the handoff to Gurley again. He's also got a lot of speed and resiliency, and the touchdown. Gray into the flat. Neal down the sidelines. Did he get in? Yes, he did.
They did.
Murray drills it, got it. It's Bennett again. Bennett for the touchdown, his 2nd of the game. First down and 10. Reverse.
He can throw, but
Patterson.
he's not open.
So he's going to have to keep it, and he'll do so. How about this? Patterson to the 10, in for the touchdown.
Easy throw, and he put it right there.
Mitchell left side, huge hole, cut back, breaks the tackle, foot race is on. It's Marshall. Gray, Washington put a hand on him, Bray gets rid of it, tipped. Is it intercepted? Yep. If it is, it's Cummings. That's his 2nd.
You are looking live at Spartan Stadium in East Lansing, Michigan. For the Big Ten, conference play is a welcome sight. And we open with a good one. Ohio State in its first conference game under Urban Meyer against Michigan State. It's clear that Urban wants Kenny Guyton to stay in. And over the top for the touchdown, Jordan Hall.
There. From the 29-yard line, a play-action rollout pass. A beautiful move, and Mumphrey still going to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. On first down, Braxton looks to the sideline. Beautiful throw and a touchdown, Devin Smith. What a great pitch and catch that was for 63 yards. So there you have it. Urban Meyer wins his first Big Ten game. He'll come across the way. And William
Williams gave him a little bit of a... It was in the heart,
Rip it open, rip it open.
There you go.
And tonight from Memorial Stadium on a beautiful night in Lincoln, Nebraska, it's the Badgers of Wisconsin against the number 22 Cornhuskers of Nebraska. 3rd and goal, inside the 1. Ball.
No signal yet.
Now we get one. Touchdown. His 2nd of the night. Hands in there. 1st and goal for the Badgers. Ball. Touchdown. Wisconsin. Great blocking. Martinez, quarterback draw. Found some room. Martinez on the run inside the 20 to the 5. Touchdown. Biggest play of the drive. Martinez to the end zone. Touchdown. Kyler Reed. Hard kick by Maher to try to give the Cornhuskers the lead. Kick on the way, and it is good. Everybody stacked up close for Nebraska. Ball hitting the backfield. The ball is out. Nebraska's got it, and they'll have the ball game.
Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, the #1 team in the country, looking to continue the run through the SEC. Jeff Scott, touchdown Rebels. And it's a line drive that bounces at the 5. Christian Jones fields it. And Jones on the return, he picks up a block. Christian Jones, could he? Yes! Touchdown, Alabama! Third downs. Here's McCarron. Look at the time he has to the end zone. And that's a touchdown. Amari Cooper does it again. Final scores 33-14. Been a great day of college football.
Texas, 1st down and 10. This time it's Gillislee. Up the middle and in for the score. Pressure coming. Mettenberger lets it go. Got a man open. It's Beckham. Beckham down the sidelines. Huge gain.
After further review, the ruling is that there was a fumble after the catch. 1st down.
By LSU. Run blitz. Gillislee. Touchdown, Florida. There's the lateral. Landry. Florida wins. Extraordinarily strong 2nd half performance by the Gators. And by far the biggest win for Will Muschamp and Florida in his 1.5 years.
Welcome to Amon Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, Texas for Fox College Football. Today, the 3-1 Iowa State Cyclones battle the undefeated and 15th-ranked TCU Horned Frogs. Iowa State juggled, now launches deep downfield, has a man at the 20, and into the end zone for the touchdown is Josh Lenz. This Barnett back in the game and out of the gun. Home run ball over the middle, has Lenz streaking, and he catches it at the 35. One man to beat. Touchdown, Iowa State. Little razzle-dazzle. Wide open man at the 5. Touchdown, Cyclones. Brun walks in. And this one is intercepted. And taking it to the house is David Irving. And that'll do it. Paul Rhodes, first road win against a top 15 team since 1977.
It's the ACC on ESPN. Welcome to college football presented by Cars.com. Clemson and Georgia Tech first played in 1898, and today it's their 78th meeting. The Yellow Jackets have won 5 of the last 6.
The running backs on the wings. Smith got a block. 10-5. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Boy, are they. 3 tight ends and a fullback. McDowell to the outside. McDowell, as the head linesman gets dumped, it's his call. He gets up. And Lasky back in at fullback. Washington with the carry. Touchdown. Tevin Washington now has 13. Direct snap to Ellington. Hopkins throws to Boyd. Chad Clemson, the only mark on this record, the loss to Florida State. But this team, as we said at the beginning of the telecast, with the talent to run the table.
Scott, first and 10. Scott sets his feet, throws, touchdown! Kelsey Young in motion. He's got the ball, breaks the tackle. 30, 25, 20. Young, 5, touchdown! Third down and a long one. They go up top. Touchdown, Terrence Miller. Nunes. Touchdown, Stanford. Done. Looks over the middle of the field again. The ball is batted. And Stanford has the interception at the 6-yard line. Down, call it 7. We'll hand it off up the middle. Step by Taylor. See ya. Touchdown. Stanford takes it in overtime.
Over 100,000 packed into the Horseshoe for only the 11th night game in Ohio Stadium history. Martinez throws, and it's intercepted down the sideline by Roby. Roby to the end zone. Touchdown. Miller on play action, throws on the run. Wide open tight end. Touchdown. From the 9-yard line. Martinez, quarterback draw all the way. Martinez breaks one tackle, breaks another, and he's in. Wow, what a run. Touchdown, Nebraska. Miller follows his blockers. He might have 6 points out of this. Touchdown. Throws, touchdown to the tight end, Ben Cotton. Brown will backpedal and take this one at the 25. To the 35, and now into the open field. Down the sideline, Philly Brown, gone. Touchdown. Backfield with Miller. And he's going to get the carry. And Rod Smith broke a tackle, and he's off to the races. Smith, he's going to score. On the 90th homecoming here in Columbus, the alums are happy, I'm sure.
First and goal. Manuel into the end zone. Touchdown, the tight end. Nick O'Leary with the catch. Allen wide open, finds his man. Thornton. Touchdown, Pack. Glennon. Touchdown, Wolfpack. 4 seconds to go. Into the end zone. Will it make it? Incomplete. Wolfpack with the upset. Smith over the middle. Caught. Austin trying to get outside and does. Austin, the afterburners. Austin, touchdown. 40 yards on 4th and 4. Geno Smith. And Smith lost it. Loose. Jeff Cook there. Touchdown, Texas! Here's Smith, steps up to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers, Stedman Bailey. Robertson, Bergeron, touchdown. Play fake. Smith in the end zone. Whoa, threw off strike. Now to put them in this position. Through again.
Touchdown, Mountaineers.
In their first road game in conference play, come into Austin, Texas, and knock off the 11th-ranked Longhorns.
They're 3-2 Ole Miss Rebels trying to stop a 15-game conference losing streak, taking the field here in Oxford, Mississippi tonight. Their opponent, the Texas A&M Aggies. It's an historic night for Aggie Nation as they take the field for their first SEC road game.
So far this season.
Molina picking his way on the right side, and he breaks loose. To the 10, touchdown. Ben Molina, a 59-yard gallop. Now Wallace keeps to the end zone, touchdown. Wow.
They can move the ball quickly, and in chunks, and we see it looking to throw.
Wallace pressured, hit, ball comes loose, and it's picked off. Stephen Jenkins going to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. What a turn of events. Fourth quarter. Wallace takes the snap, wants to throw to the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Moncrief. Now. Play fake. Manziel in trouble, being chased by Kim Dichie. He's got the first down. He's got the end zone. Touchdown. 3rd and 3. Pressure picked up. Manziel to the end zone. Swope. Caught it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 1st and 10. Wallace intercepted. Picked off by Tony Hearn.
The Georgia Bulldogs. Now nose man down for Georgia. And again, Shaw's going to put it up. Fires middle open. Touchdown, South Carolina. And it was Bruce Ellington, the young man who returned the opening kickoff. Ellington's right to the left. Got time. Goes up over the top. Touchdown, South Carolina. Here comes Ace. Bobblet picks it back up. Scampers 45, 50, breaks free. Still going. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the Gamecocks have really done a job on the clock. Walked in. Connor Shaw, touchdown. He's had a lot of battles with Mark Richt through the years when Mark was the offensive coordinator at Florida State. Steve was the head coach for the Gators. And now he has beaten him 3 consecutive times.
For the 107th time here at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, it's the Texas Longhorns and the Oklahoma Sooners. This is just student body right. Bell, a stiff arm inside the 5 and inside the end zone. Touchdown. He throws. He won't. It'll be Williams. And he found his first opening. He's into the secondary. Damian Williams across the 30. If he gets a block, he might be gone. Williams, touchdown. Bell scored 4 touchdowns last year against Baylor. He scored 4 touchdowns in the first half against Texas. Play action. Jones down the middle. Millard at the 5. Millard in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Outs to Landry Jones left. He comes back the other way on a fade to the corner to Brown, and he's got it. Justin Brown, touchdown.
of coming up and breaking up the pass.
Very close to being a catch. Might have been a break for Texas Tech. Now wide open, the tight end Amaro. Touchdown, Jace Amaro. 32 years old. Dagey throwing to the back corner of the end zone. It is caught as he inbounds. Touchdown, Eric Ward. 2nd and 5, Texas Tech. Dagey back of the end zone. Touchdown, Marcus Kennard. Used Neil Brown, brought him in to keep the passing game, but wanted to add the running game, and the running game works very well. Sadale Foster may go. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Fake and a throw and a catch and a touchdown. Darren Moore. And the homecoming crowd storms the field here to celebrate another win over a top 5 team.
We welcome you again to the Home Depot SEC on CBS. The undefeated Alabama Crimson Tide and the 3-3 Missouri Tigers. Jones complete the starting lineup. Power run, Lacey into the secondary, breaks a tackle. One man to beat. Does a little inside move. Now he's got another man to beat, and he's got the angle. Edgar Lacey in for the touchdown. 73 yards. Missouri. Touchdown, Lacey. Somehow Buffalo, Oklahoma State, Alabama. I never thought we'd use that trilogy. Yeldon.
Did he yank it? Did he dive across?
Yes, he did. Drake gets a block, bounces to the outside and goes in untouched.
And here are the Cardinals. 3rd down. Wilson again from his end zone and will be sacked. Fumble recovered by Stanford for a touchdown. Wilson winds up, he's for the end zone, and Eifert, who has it for the touchdown. It is up and it is good. Reese with a quick toss, drills it. It's caught by T.J. Jones for the touchdown. 4th and goal. Taylor. He stopped. Notre Dame wins.
Shaw rolling, throwing off the roll, touchdown, Sanders.
In a hurry.
Now they run that toss, reaches for the end zone, touchdown LSU. Jeremy Hill. Can he get outside? Battle touchdown. What a great second effort runner number 21 is. And off to the youngster. Hill breaks free. In a foot race. Can't catch him. How about this freshman? 50 yards for a touchdown, and that's the dagger.
He's got some size.
Firing down that far side and intercepted. LSU will beat South Carolina as Craig Lofton comes up with the interception.
Here he goes right into the end zone. Touchdown. Back in Gainesville. And now he fakes the run, and he does throw it to a wide open Marcus Green. Pick from Bell. Here's Patterson from the 2. Watch out for Patterson, and here he goes. Cordero Patterson trying to break free, cuts back. Could he get all the way? Patterson, touchdown, falls. Now Perkins on the pitch. And Perkins into the end zone. Gonna throw. 4th and goal. Unbelievable effort for the score. How about that?
You having 6 down linemen, 2nd and goal. Michael is in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Red zone. They have struggled mightily on offense this year. Ford getting outside. 15, 10. Touchdown.
Separation to make play.
Nebr hanging in the pocket, going deep again, and a diving attempt. It's caught. Boom with the touchdown, and LSU leads. They have 9 in the box. Hill, big hole, 40. Hill to the 30, 20. Hill is gone. Touchdown, LSU. Nice drive. Here's Molina, gets away from Minko, and is in. And we're not done yet in College Station. Manziel steps up, in trouble, running around, looking for somebody. Manziel lets it fly, and it's caught. Wachiku pitches it, Swope's got it, and throws it to an offensive lineman. They're still going. Here's Wachiku, gets outside. Got to throw it back. He does.
Give it to Manziel. There you go.
Manziel's got it now. Breaks the tackle, pitches it to Swope. Swope gets crushed, but wait, it's still a free ball. And now LSU recovers, and the game is over.
Did you expect anything else?
BYU to remain unbeaten. I'm Dave Lamont along with Kelly Stauffer. We're seeing Texas Tech being able to run the football for the first time all day. And Kenny Williams toward the end zone. He will score!
Chip with him with the running back.
Going to go for it right here, deep down the field for Brown to make the catch. Over the end zone. Ladarius Brown. TCU is not dead. Gets the play off the time he does. They go to a tunnel screen. Touchdown. Jaguars. Looking for the slant. Throws the fade instead. A lot of hand fighting. Is there a flag? Or is it a touchdown? And they go for a trick play. Daggy, he's got it at the 5. Texas Tech. They swing it out the cover. He's got room. He will walk in. From 38. This guy is as cool as that cryogenic sauna they bring pressure from the edge. Daggy to the end zone, and it is caught! Touchdown! Texas Tech has won it!
The Home Depot SEC on CBS. Blitz. Fumble, Purifoy. The ball is still loose. Picked up. No, not yet. Recovered finally. It was Luchez Purifoy. Number 15 coming from the corner. Is in the backfield. Here's Driscoll. Drills it. Touchdown. Jordan Reed. Florida's on the board first. 3rd and 6. Got it. Quentin Dunbar loose. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. The deep man. And a kick from Sturgis. Bird 2 yards into the end zone.
Players are going to have to adjust. It's on the field again.
Patton picked up. In for the touchdown.
No, his knee was down, Vern.
Okay. Now 2nd down and goal. Play action. Driscoll deep in the end zone. Jordan Reed, touchdown, Florida. Put up by South Carolina until Gray. Driscoll, play action. Fires. Caught.
Touchdown.
Frankie Hammond Jr. Late call, but they got it. Dominant performance by the Gators in the 2nd half. And they remain undefeated. They get Georgia next.
And our matchup from Knoxville. The #1 team in the country, the Crimson Tide of Alabama, getting together with the Vols of Tennessee for the 95th time. Play action. McCarron's going to take a shot to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Amari Cooper wide open. They fake it to Lacey. They throw wide open. Touchdown. Michael Williams, the tight end. They're grinding on this drive. McCarron, play action. Going to go deep. Man out, there's Cooper. Got it. Touchdown. Lacey's back in there at tailback. They fake it to him. McCarron throws on a run. Got a wide open guy on the sideline. Kenny Bell. Bell rings up another touchdown. Unless he stepped out, he didn't. And they're not going to lose any style points in the BCS standings, you can bet, with this performance tonight. And here goes Yeldon down the sideline. He is gone. T.J. Yeldon, touchdown, 43 yards. So Alabama wins its 11th straight dating back to last year. They're still perfect. They're still #1.
So Colin Klein, undefeated, his team ranked 4th in the nation, ready to take the field here in Morgantown. And already, folks, tempers flaring. Kansas State tried to huddle up on the West Virginia WV, and things got heated in a hurry. Klein wants to throw it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Tyler Lockett over the shoulder. Klein runs the option. Keeps it. Turns. Touchdown, K-State. Wow. Klein, pump fake. Over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Wildcats. Chris Harper. Every week, they do exactly that. Here's Klein to throw over the middle. Caught again. Touchdown. Colin Klein, what a game. 19 of 21, 323 yards, 3 passing touchdowns.
A 12th defender off, but no penalty marker. Shaw's hit. Gets out of there and gets rid of it complete. Inside the 30-yard line. Ellington not picked up, and he'll score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Lattimore up the gut. Big hole. He gone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Gray with time. And gonna go deep. Single coverage. Defender falls. It's caught. Vincent Dallas. Touchdown, Tennessee. So no ranked teams remaining. Shaw going deep. Sanders caught. Touchdown. Gray to throw it again. On the roll up, Gray going for the end zone. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown. Bray going deep. Jump ball. Intercepted by Victor Hampton. South Carolina takes over.
Will Muschamp is in his 2nd year as the head coach of Florida. He leads his team into Jacksonville. Mark Richt is in his 12th year as the head coach of the Bulldogs. He's been through this annual battle before. It's a renewal of the get-together between Florida and Georgia, and a quick look at the SEC standings. Pretty easy to figure out this one. If Florida wins, they cinch the East. They'll be in Atlanta. If Georgia wins, they control their own destiny. Gurley Flag is down. Gurley's in the end zone. Let's see if the play stands. Takes it, fires it, intercepted. Matt Elam has it. That's the third interception by Murray. Thrown in the first half. Left. Driscoll.
He got hit.
Intercepted. Yep. Damian Swan, number 5.
Yeah, Cornelius Washington got the hit on Driscoll just as he let the ball go. Yeah.
Here he comes. Murray comes near side. Caught Malcolm Mitchell to the 20. Looks for a block. Got it. Touchdown, Georgia. Driscoll. Got it. Jordan Reed fumbles it into the end zone. Wow, touchback.
Best player on your team has the ball when thinks he's going to make a touchdown. Ends up with a turnover. Will Muschamp 0-6 in this series.
Well, the finish was unforgettable. 17-9 Georgia keeps its hopes alive for a return appearance to the SEC championship.
The matchup tonight, the number 11 team in the country, Mississippi State, coming in against the number 1 team in the land. McCarron, draw play, Yeldon, cuts it outside, inside the 5, and touchdown. Game we saw last week at Tennessee. McCarron, plenty of time. Long ball, man out there, he's got it on the fly. Kenny Bell, touchdown. McCarron lobs it. Williams, touchdown.
Something happened to Jonathan Banks, too.
3rd and goal. They fake the toss. They throw to the end zone, and it's intercepted by Lester. She's going to challenge him, I'm sure, for the rest of the year. That pass to Lacey on the run. Eddie Lacy's gone. Touchdown, Alabama. Nick Saban, who will turn 61 on Halloween, has another treat to add to his bag of tricks here tonight.
You are looking live at Oklahoma Memorial Stadium in Norman, Oklahoma. Notre Dame, Oklahoma. One of the more anticipated games of this season. The Irish storm in undefeated.
Tom Ort's the middle linebacker. Sierra Wood gets the carry, and right up the middle, breaks free. He's headed for the end zone. No one will catch him. The Irish with the game's first touchdown. Bell scored earlier, and it was called back. This time he's dives for the end zone. I don't see a flag this time. Touchdown. Golson keeps it, dives into the middle of the end zone. No signal yet. No signal. He's handing the ball. He's already out there. He's halfway out of the end zone. Finally, touchdown. Hey, let's hear it for the line judges down there.
So, Marcus, we hope, thinking about you and hope it works out. But
Riddick headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The dagger. Folks, let me say this loud and clear. Notre Dame is relevant again.
On a cool day in Morgantown, it's TCU and West Virginia on Fox. Football. 1st and 10, 22-yard line. Smith stands, throws up top. Touchdown, J.D. Woods. Penalty puts the ball for TCU at the 30-yard line. Up top, man coverage wide open, on the hands, touchdown Boyce.
Opposite him, number 1.
They hand it off to Austin. Little shovel. Oh, what a turn, a dive. Hits the midfield. Coming the other way. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, West Virginia. Ooh, low snap, Boston. Still loose. Picked up. Touchdown, TCU.
Playing with a sense of urgency. They've done that today here in Morgantown.
Perry, big punt. Austin
Clemson, watch out, 50, 40. Austin, goodbye. Touchdown, West Virginia.
To 9. In the end zone as Boykin sets his feet. Out of the pocket, slingshots it downfield, has a man at the 40, big room to rumble. It's Boyce, 30, 25-20, Boyce, goodbye! Touchdown, TCU! Both teams missing field goals in the first overtime period. Geno Smith dancing, looking, ball hangs up, oh! Touchdown! And a flag's out. Boykin. In round. Now the pass. My, oh my. Fuller, tight end, trickery, touchdown, PAT to come. It's the second overtime. Boykin slingshots it low. Did he catch it? Yes! Josh Boyce! And in double overtime, the gamble pays off. TCU on the road beats West Virginia.
Killer today, and this is Fox College Football. Fair this afternoon, the fourth-ranked team in the land. The Oregon Ducks prepare to take on Lane Kiffin's USC Trojans. Gets Arizona for the Trojans. 2nd and 15. And they dump it off. Huff. Josh Huff. Touchdown, Oregon. They hand it off. Barner with a first down and more. Pops it outside to the corner. Kenyon Barner. Touchdown, Oregon. 27 yards. Play fake. Barkley throws a home run again. Aguilar! Oh my goodness! The freshman, Nelson Aguilar! Touchdown, Trojans! What a catch! The second half for the Trojans. Sign is red! Defense against Arizona. Barner again. Breaks it. Barner. End zone. Touchdown. Second down and goal. The pitch. Silas red. Smith payday. And he's in. For Barner in the backfield. Play fake. Mariota up the seam. Touchdown. Josh Huff. His second of the day. You hand it to him. He won't take a loss at all. Kenyon Barner again. That's number 5. 9-0. 6-0 in the conference. As Oregon wins it 62-51 on the road.
And after the huge win in Norman, more than 80,000 Irish faithful anxiously awaiting the return home of their 8-0 unbeaten team on this first crisp Saturday of November, with hopes of keeping a perfect season alive as well as a possible national championship. As out come the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Underdog Pitt Panthers, 4-4 on the season, up and down year, but picked up their second straight win last week. Their first in the Big East this season. Hard line of Notre Dame. Under 6 minutes left in the third. Sunseri to the end zone, and Holtz for the score.
Everett Golson made, to be honest with you. I thought it was a poor throw.
So 1st and 10. Golson moves the offense to the right, comes back the other way to Jones, in for the touchdown for Notre Dame. 6 yards total. That one good for 45. Golson wants to run it on 1st and goal. Now he's thinking about passing it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Theo Riddick. A big one, but this play is huge. Trailing by 2. Golson buying some more time. Is he going to run this in? Yes. Reaches for the 2-point conversion, and we're tied at 20 with 2:11 left.
It's now on bounds right.
And they hand it off to Wood. He fumbles the ball, and Pitt has it. Jared Hawley recovered the fumble by Wood to send Notre Dame to its first loss of this season. Snap a little high, gets it down. Here's the kick, and it's no good. Just outside the right upright from 44 yards out. Another little bit of a high snap, but this time Harper is able to drill it through. Touchdown wins it. Golson trying to get across. Yes! Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they stay perfect at 9-0.
He can throw. Puts it up. Which way? Intercepted. LSU remains undefeated. The celebration begins. Bama, the national champions. Touchdown, Alabama. LSU's got it. He is in.
What a great play.
They've been playing night football at Tiger Stadium for the last 82 years. And LSU has established a formidable record here, helped in no small measure by fans who define the term ardent. We welcome you to the Home Depot SEC on CBS. Alabama, LSU. And so these 92,000 plus have been in place for the better part of an hour and a half. And here comes LSU and their head coach, Les Miles. The defending national champions, top ranked every poll in the BCS standings. Their head coach, Nick Saban, who labored in this vineyard for 4 years. Kelly Johnson is in motion. They'll keep it on the ground with Lacey, and he moves it all the way in for the touchdown.
Didn't even get knocked down.
Blitz from the corner. McCarron steps up, heads for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And can they end the touchdown drought against Alabama? They'll give it to Hill, and they just have. It's Christian Jones in motion. Fumble. He fumbled it.
Yes, he did.
And now, LSU threatened to take the lead. It's into the corner. Touchdown, Landry.
Drifted.
No.
He hooked it. Alabama can get a tie with a field goal. Touchdown obviously wins.
Blitz, screen pass, Yeldon to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! The blitz and the screen.
He answered. Sooner or later was going to go to number 10, and he answered.
Seconds to go. Got him. Damian Square, number 92. And unbelievably, A.J. McCarron leads his team to a come-from-behind victory. Zach Mettenberger, valiant in defeat.
Vern, remember this. Alabama's rich history. Namath, Stabler, Bart Starr, none of them have ever been national champions twice. A.J. McCarron has the chance to do it.
1 of 7, and here he goes into the stands.
was at the game. I talked to AJ before the game.
My gosh.
Knoxville, Tennessee, on the banks of the Tennessee River. Neyland Stadium stands tall, and today the Tennessee Volunteers getting set to host the Missouri Tigers in the first ever meeting between these new SEC Eastern Division foes.
Impressive.
That ball looked like it was inflated properly. At the 13-yard line. Out in the open field, Jimmy Hunt takes the short kick and goes the distance, 87 yards. The board, and now you're looking at first down. Bray will throw over the middle, looking for Hunter. Did he make the catch? Oh my goodness, what a grab!
For Missouri, not really doing a whole lot.
Here's Lawrence. He's got a big gaping hole up the left side. He will take it inside Tennessee territory. It is a foot race to the goal line, and Lawrence easily wins it. Franklin so casual over the middle. Nothing casual about that. Touchdown, Missouri. Looking at first and goal again from the 9. They'll swing it. Here's Neal. He's down to the 5. Give him a touchdown. Left. Let's see what he does here. And Tennessee will run the fake. Touchdown! Franklin. Pass caught. Touchdown, Missouri. Here's the kick, it's on the way, and it splits the uprights. Missouri wins it in 4 overtimes in the first ever meeting between the Tigers and the Vols.
Oh, the pressure's on in the Pac-12 North. Oregon is undefeated, hopes to win a trip to the conference title game and beyond, but the Ducks still have to battle Oregon State and Stanford before this season is done. They touch the football. Third down and goal. Touchdown, Taylor.
Both teams having to play Oregon later.
On a boot, Hogan wide open, throws on the hands of Hewitt, breaks a tackle, and bangs his way in. Touchdown, Stanford. Touchdown of the ball game. Ward slides through, slips and slides for 6. Clock rolls to 5, the snap's away. Vaz dumps underneath, wide open. Wheaton, 10, 5, touchdown. Second down, 6 in the pocket. Hogan flushed. Oh, flings it. Taylor wide open, hits the edge, breaks it. 20, 15, stiff arms. 10, 5, touchdown. Hogan barks the calls, looks at the end zone, up top. Touchdown, Ertz.
What a great football game.
11th ranked against the 14th ranked Stanford Cardinal. They'll drop it on the road by 4.
And we welcome you to Bryant-Denning Stadium in Tuscaloosa on the campus of the University of Alabama. Fresh from their thrilling victory last week, the top team in the country, the Crimson Tide of Alabama. And the Aggies of Texas A&M come to Tuscaloosa for the first time ever. Snap from Patrick Lewis. 4-man Alabama rush. Got him. No, they didn't. Oh, my gracious.
Yep.
How about that?
There he goes across and run the ball.
It's Michael.
You're calling it fourth down.
No, fourth down.
The runner did cross the plane. Touchdown.
Lacey, left side. Lacey leaning. Lacey's in. Touchdown, Alabama. Stunts defensively. Manziel comes left side. Ball wobbles. It's caught. Touchdown, Malcolm Kennedy. McCarron's got Cooper. Cooper's got a foot race. Cooper has a touchdown.
Down, and they do.
Play action. McCarron deep down the middle. He's got Kenny Bell open. Kenny Bell at the 6. McCarron will throw it. It's intercepted. DeShazer Everett at the goal line. The dream of defending probably has died for Alabama. Tiger Stadium on the campus of Louisiana State University, Baton Rouge. Yes. This afternoon, the Rebels of Ole Miss, 5-5 for the year, against the 7th-ranked Tigers of LSU, who come in with an 8-2 record. 5-1, top of the screen. Scott. No. Keeper. Wallace. How about this? Foot race, being chased and not caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Back at the line. Handoff goes to Jeremy Hill. Busts it up the middle. And in for the score.
It didn't take long, did it?
Barkevius Mingo, and it's 3rd down and 7. Stunt up the middle. Blitz.
Yes, he did.
Here goes Moncrief. Foot race. No flags. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I tell you, the LSU safeties are having a rough game.
Blitz.
There's North and South.
There you go. Mackey. Cross. Touchdown. Tigers. Jeremy Hill.
They'll go for 2 with the tempo of the game.
Mingo came across.
Free play.
Yes, it is. And it's caught by Moncrief.
Overthrown Simon, I think. Good one.
Yes, indeed. Beckham backed up to the 11. Now he's got a little room. Now he's got more room. Now he's got blockers in front. Now he's almost untouchable. No flags. Touchdown.
Burned off about 18 seconds.
Toss. Touchdown, LSU.
Game of the day features the USC Trojans taking on the Bruins of UCLA. Huntley lost one up. Caught. Touchdown for him. 14 first downs for the Bruins already. And Jonathan Franklin smelling end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Bad snap, picked up, loose again. Ooh, wow, look at this. Touchdown SC. Unbelievable. George Uko. Huntley running it. Touchdown Bruins. First down. Here's Barkley. Underneath, Marquise Lee. Touchdown Trojans. Franklin. First down. Outside. Up the sideline. The Mayor running. Touchdown. UCLA. Whittick over the middle. Caught. But not enough. And for the first time since 2006, the UCLA Bruins beat their crosstown rivals, USC, and they clinched the South title and a berth in the Pac-12 championship.
Oklahoma, West Virginia, Big 12 football in prime time tonight on Fox College Football. Jones underneath. Saunders, 30, has a blocker, 15, 10, 5, and walks it in. Touchdown, OU. Smith up top, man coverage. On the button. Touchdown, Baylor. Big hole, up the middle. Williams, 10, 5, touchdown. He picks up 4, second down and 6. Austin finds a hole. Dangerous. Hits the edge. Watch out. 30, 25, 15. Touchdown, West Virginia. Play action. Geno Smith.
up top, corner. Got it! Stedman Baylor! Stills with number 4 on his back. Landry Jones sets, wants to throw, end zone, climbs the ladder, and you called it. Kenny Stills, touchdown. Second down and 5. Play action, Geno Smith up top. Touchdown, Baylor! Touchdown, Stills. Smith winds up, Hail Mary. And it's Oklahoma's game on the road.
The #1 Kansas State Wildcats sit atop the college football world. Bill Snyder has his team 2 wins away from playing for a national championship and immortality.
Wildcats are going to stay unbeaten.
This is a team on a mission, armed with a Heisman frontrunner and senior quarterback Colin Klein, who can beat you on the ground and through the air.
He walks in. Touchdown, Colin Klein.
Their undisputed leader, Klein, has put this team on his back and is looking to lead the Wildcats to their first national title. But the Baylor Bears are no Big 12 pushover. Art Briles has the nation's #2 offense, and his quarterback, Nick Florence, has picked up where RG3 left off. Every game can change a season. Tonight, #1 Kansas State looks to remain perfect against Baylor on ESPN's College Football Prime Times. We bring you to Waco, Texas, where these are hoping for an upset tonight. #1 Kansas State and Baylor from Floyd Casey Stadium here in Waco, Texas.
Confidence running the football right now.
First down, play fake. Florence gonna go deep. Got a man out there. Touchdown, Baylor. Tevin Reese. Blitz coming. Florence throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Terrence Williams. The tight end's on a wing there. He's going to be a blocker. Now he gets out of the way, and here's going to be a Baylor touchdown. Glasgow Martin. Hard line. Colin Klein going to go to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Nick Florence keeps it on the ground, and this is Seastrunk. Lake Seastrunk. He might go. He's gone. Touchdown. Colin Klein, his Heisman Trophy might have gone away tonight. Kansas State has never been #1. They won't be #1 tomorrow. Waco, Texas is party central right now. They've never beaten a #1 team in the country. They have now. 52-24, Baylor with the upset over the Wildcats.
David Shaw and Stanford won the toss. They did not defer. They want the football. Keeps it himself, and he's not going to get it. Stanford football, the gamble fails. What a play. Play action, Hogan looking to throw, keeps it, busts a tackle, dives, touchdown, Stanford. Kevin Hogan, the first to score here tonight in Eugene. Mariota stands in the pocket, stands tall, end zone, touchdown. Kanan Lowe, the sophomore from Portland's Jesuit High School. Inside handoff to Anthony Thomas. Oregon leads for the first time tonight. First down and goal. They blitz Hogan, fires end zone. Ertz hangs on. Oh my! No, they said it was down. Oh, what an effort over there. And watch the body. Yep. There's the body. All right, shoulder now. Wow. Already been moved before the announcement.
After review, the receiver had control of the ball when he returned to the ground with his right shoulder. Touchdown.
I happen to agree with that. Going to the left off the upright. No good. From the left hash. Long enough for sure and good. Stanford takes down Oregon. Number 1 and number 2 both lose for the first time since 2007.
As Showdown Saturday begins from the Horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, is one of the greatest rivalries in all of sports, is renewed for the 95th consecutive year and the 109th time overall. Michigan and Ohio State. And during the pregame warm-up, the whooping and the physical contact has already begun.
Gardner throws on the run, and it is caught down the far sideline. Roy Roundtree, one man to beat and a blocker to help. Touchdown, Michigan, 75 yards.
The A gap.
Marked it back on the 14. Miller has a receiver open. Corey Brown, touchdown. And Ohio State goes back in front. Had some men running open deep down the field throughout this half. Of course, Robinson can go the distance as well. He bounces off some hits, and they will not catch him. 67 yards and a touchdown. Don't lie, last 4 games they've given up only 14 points per game. Gardner got away from a hit from Nathan Williams, then got banged down and lost the ball. Ohio State has it at the 10-yard line. We're passing on virtually every down here. Gardner throws, intercepted by C.J. Barnett at the 48-yard line. Miller takes the knee. And Urban Meyer, in his first season as head coach at Ohio State, leads the Buckeyes to their 6th perfect season in school history in 123 years of football. 12-0.
On a beautiful late November Saturday afternoon, we welcome you to Bryant-Denny Stadium on the campus of the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa. This, the 77th playing of the Iron Bowl, a bitter in-state rivalry. And it features Auburn and Alabama. We welcome you to the Home Depot SEC on CBS. The Tigers come in 3-8, and the Crimson Tide 10-1. Follow Williams. Lacey does. Slips in untouched.
Maybe in college football.
McCarron. Into the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown. Alabama.
And when they run the ball, they can throw the ball off the run.
McCarron wide open. Kevin Norwood.
Well, or they missed the tackles.
McCarron across the middle, caught by Amari Cooper. Another missed tackle and another Alabama touchdown. Turns are, obviously he's not helping his conversation with this game. Norwood, touchdown, Alabama. All Alabama. They go to Atlanta to take on Georgia next Saturday at 4 o'clock.
We're set for Bedlam, and so are the Sooners. Randall leaps, end zone, touchdown Cowboys. And Joseph Randall. Jones, end zone, on the slant, it's a touchdown. Jalen Saunders. And we are a point after away. Defensively. Clint Shelf on first down. Right up the middle of the field, and it doesn't get much easier. Josh Stewart ahead of the pack. Touchdown. One play, 75 yards.
On the field trying to get first.
Quinn Sharp with a beautiful punt. Spirals it down to the 19. Saunders gets loose. Jalen Saunders with blockers in front. He might go. Touchdown. Lewis will keep it himself. Gets to the end zone and he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. He takes the snap. Gets to about the 2, at the 1. End zone, touchdown, Oklahoma. The bulldozer does it again. This time it's Brennan Clay. He busts free. Clay at the 5. Touchdown, and Bedlam's over.
Here's a pitch to Gillislee. Left side. He's close. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. For the timeout. Manuel. End zone. Got him. Touchdown. Flags down. Play action. Manuel. Tucks it for the lead. Touchdown. Fake the end around and go straight up the middle of Gillislee. He's gone. Touchdown, Florida.
Settle for a field goal if you need to.
Hammond in motion. Driscoll rolls that way. Throws complete. Florida touchdown. Quentin Dunbar. Timeout. Florida can start to ice this thing. And Jones might ice it right here. Ball game. Touchdown.
And they will receive a 10-1 season for the Tigers. Just that lone loss at Florida State. Potential for a BCS bowl berth with a win tonight for South Carolina. A 9-2 team with that impressive win over Georgia back on October 6th. Singer Watkins in motion. Boyd. And Boyd will spin it to the end zone to start the scoring night for Clemson. Four receivers for Dylan Thompson. They pick up the pressure to the end zone. He goes, and that ball is caught for a touchdown by Bruce Ellington.
Until you see them in person, they've got speed everywhere.
Now Boyd gonna take a shot downfield, and coming up with it is DeAndre Hopkins. 3rd and 16. Thompson over the middle, and he gets it complete inside the 10-yard line and crossing the goal line. Making one great move was Ace Sanders. Sanders in the slot. Thompson to the middle of the end zone, caught for a touchdown by Bruce Ellington.
Roby will come over to the field. Handoff, Riddick, end zone for the Irish.
At 34 for Whittick. Let's see what they do here.
Here comes the big arm. Gonna fire deep, wants Lee to run, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Russell. Play action. Whittick fires, intercepted. Picked off by Manti Te'o, his 7th interception of this season. Is the running back. He's behind the fullback. Play action, roll right, throw, diving, incomplete. Next with it.
How fitting. How fitting.
And Shembo takes him down. And the Fighting Irish have finished an undefeated regular season.
Welcome to Stanford Stadium on a perfect night for college football. It's cold, it's windy, and it feels like it's been raining for 2 years, and we're ready for the Pac-12 championship game as 16th-ranked UCLA prepares to take on the 8th-ranked Cardinals of Stanford. Plays it now between the tackles. Jonathan Franklin at the 30. He turns on the speed. Touchdown, Bruins! And here's Hogan on a bootleg. Fooled everybody. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
Has created opportunities for everyone. Motion out of the backfield, quarterback draw.
How about this Jonathan Franklin touchdown, UCLA. 20 yards.
Logan has got to make a play. It's a
to right. Touchdown. The Virginian put that one on the money. Good snap, clean hole, Ollie. Second. The victory formation. The Stanford Cardinal will advance to the Rose Bowl. For the first time since 1999, young David Shaw. Masterful.
We are back inside the Georgia Dome, the SEC Championship game on CBS, presented by Dr. Pepper. First on the field, led by their head coach, Nick Saban, now in his 6th season in Tuscaloosa. Here come the Crimson Tide. In his 12th season in Athens, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Last play, he made the play.
High formation. Murray got a man open. It's Jay Rome, and we have the first score of the SEC championship. McCarron goes deep. Amari Cooper,
My.
McCarron hands it to Lacey, who comes right, gets a great block, and it's a foot race. Lacey, touchdown, no flags. This one from 49. Foster, it's blocked. Picked up on the run. It's Alex Ogletree all the way for the Georgia touchdown. And Cornelius Washington blocked it. That one we know for sure.
That's for sure.
Yeldon. Whoa, what a run. Touchdown, Alabama. And Barrett Jones got the key block.
He did. Let's see if he stays with him. He does.
Dives. Touchdown. Alabama back on top. High snap, the give to Gurley. Look at him break tackles, look at him score! Georgia touchdown! Play action, McCarron. Deep left side, got a man open, got the touchdown, Amari Cooper! Murray got it, but the clock is running.
That's the one thing he didn't want to do.
Game over. Alabama faces Notre Dame for the national championship in Miami.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Wisconsin Badgers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Here's the handoff. Gordon getting around the corner. He's got all sorts of running room. At the 40, still on his feet. Breaks it back. How about this? On Wisconsin. Touchdown on their opening drive. 56 yards. From the 25, out of the gun.
Martinez will throw on first down. Picked off the sideline. Touchdown Badgers. Cromartie. Martinez in trouble. Reverses. Trying to break contain. Martinez up the sideline. Still running. Look at him. Taylor Martinez. What a run. He's got a lane. Martinez. Wow. Taylor Martinez. Touchdown Huskers. What an athlete.
It's in front of him again.
Here's the handoff. Gordon. Again. Gordon. Dives. Make that ball. Touchdown.
Now, thinks these two teams are really going at each other hard.
Ball again. Watch out. Monte Ball. Down the sideline. Whoa, what a stiff arm. Rugged. Touchdown. 57 yards. For the Badgers. White. Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. See you later.
Otherwise, that's just plain cold.
Congratulations to Wisconsin. Turbulent season. Unexpected losses, injuries, coaches fired. But in the end, they wind up in the same place they were last year, in the Rose Bowl.
You are watching the 2012 Dr. Pepper ACC Championship game. You are looking live at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Georgia Tech and Florida State are playing for the ACC Championship and a spot in the Discover Orange Bowl.
EJ, option look, pitch. Here's Freeman, touchdown. 20 yards that time. Now again the red zone. Here's Wilder swinging right, cuts back, end zone, touchdown, Florida State. Wilder behind Pryor. And they give it to him, and he scores the Noles' third touchdown of this game. Under center, behind the backup center. He keeps it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Their first touchdown of the night. Washington fires. Intercepted. Picked off by Williams. Out of bounds.
But it'll be interesting. That's what tomorrow night's all about.
So, Jimbo Fisher and Paul Johnson. And it'll be Mark Stoops who gets the bath.
Welcome to Army-Navy, America's game, presented by USAA. This is the Home Depot College Football on CBS Sports. Today, the 113th renewal of Army versus Navy. And first on the field, the Black Knights. Followed by the midshipmen. That's G.G. Green. Yeah. Fullback Copeland. Yeah. There he goes. Touchdown, Navy.
86, only 4 passes.
Right. Here's Steelman, touchdown, within an extra point of tying the game. Reynolds slips the tackle, goes for the corner, touchdown, Navy.
Left.
Army still has 1 timeout remaining.
Well,
nothing doing on this one.
He fumbled the ball.
Who got it?
Navy has it.
Oh! Larry Dixon fumbled it. Barry Dabney recovered it.
I'm not even going to pretend I know what he's going through. Anybody that's ever played sports understands what this young man's going through right now.
They share a nickname and similar stories. Both call a stadium nicknamed Death Valley home. LSU and Clemson both enter the Georgia Dome tonight with 10 wins. But tonight, only one team of Tigers will raise the Chick-fil-A Bowl trophy before the peach drops in downtown Atlanta. And here is 8th-ranked LSU, 10-2, like Clemson, as they ran up that great record in the Southeastern Conference. 230 pounds and LSU going in a hurry. Hill, wide open, touchdown. Made a little juke in the hole, and when he got through it, there was nobody left.
Score by LSU to get started.
Boyd slipped the tackle inside the 5 to the 1, touchdown. Reached the 2 for the first down. Mettenberger looks to the corner. Landry, touchdown. Great pattern by Landry. This number 67 is in at left guard now. So a real shakeup on the offensive line. Hopkins, touchdown.
CB.
Well, it's all up to the second half. This is Hill straight up the middle. Hill in a foot race. 57 yards for a touchdown.
And you're not there yet, but LSU's got to start thinking about time, too.
Boyd. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins on a bullet. Matanzaro for the win. Got it.
Happy New Year, everyone, from Tampa, Florida. It's the 2013 Outback Bowl. We got a good one, folks. Number 10, South Carolina. An amazing blue of Michigan on a beautiful 75-degree sunshiny day. All year Gamecock fans, he's wearing 10 in the bowl game. Shaw climbing the pocket, taking a shot, downfield, breaking free. It's that man. It's Bird. It's touchdown, South Carolina, 56 yards. Has punted, but obviously he's not as good. Hang time McKee, and this is a nice one. 53 yards, sending Sanders back to the 38. Sanders in space. There goes Ace Sanders. Got the punter to beat. Going toward the pylon. Will he get there? Yes! Ace is dealing on New Year's Day. Touchdown, South Carolina. First and goal, Michigan. Gardner rolling. Throwing. End zone. It is Gallen. It is touchdown, Michigan. Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit. Ball's free. On the ground. South Carolina deserves to have it, and they do.
Clowney just says, I'll take care of business right here.
First down. South Carolina taking a shot to Ace Sanders in the end zone. Ace. Does he have it? They say touchdown. 3rd and 13. Gardner with a fire to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Jeremy Gallen. Well, it's a good thing he played earlier. Michigan rushes 4. Here's the pressure. Thompson got hit as he throws open. Complete. Touchdown, Ellington.
Unbelievable.
Early and then tries to stop the clock. Kevin Gardner stepping up. This will be the game's final play. Gardner had the ball knocked out of his hand as he threw. It falls incomplete. And South Carolina has back-to-back 11-win seasons for the first time in school history.
three. Manziel reverses. Manziel with the lane. Manziel down the sideline. And Manziel still running out of bounds. No, making a touchdown. Manziel tight roping the sideline, gets in. Jones scrambling. Jones looking in the end zone. Touchdown. Landry Jones finds Justin Brown. Option. Molina. Touchdown. Keeping production. First down. This time it's Williams. Williams breaks a tackle. Touchdown Aggies. 30 yards.
Oklahoma, you can't sit back.
Manziel over the middle. Caught Swope with speed. Swope. Touchdown Aggies on fourth down. 33 yards. Manziel lost one up. A Wachaku touchdown. What a beautiful throw. And Sumlin gets the Gatorade shower.
Thank you, Chris, as we welcome everybody to the 2013 Discover Orange Bowl. A pair of conference champions ready to meet up, including one team out to prove to everyone that they belong. Ready to peek here. Lonnie Pryor now, and Pryor running hard, and here goes Lonnie Pryor. Touchdown, Knowles. Manuel to pass. To the end zone. Did he get it? Yes, they say Rashad Green somehow got it in. Chicago running into cars. Here's Lynch now. Over the middle, gets it complete. Martell Moore. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Add to their cushion here to start the fourth quarter. Here's Manuel taking it himself and right in. Great way to start the fourth quarter for Florida State.
It's an offense in the mood more than a tough running game.
Lonnie Pryor from the fullback position. Pryor second of the game. For E.J. Manuel, and this the most special of all. The Discover Orange Bowl for Florida State.
Welcome everybody to ESPN's presentation of the 2013 All-State Sugar Bowl from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Louisville just its second appearance in a BCS bowl game. They beat Wake Forest in the 2007 Orange Bowl. And the Cardinals take the field. And the Florida Gators in a BCS bowl game for the 7th time. Their first since the 2010 Sugar Bowl here in New Orleans. In the country to his right. And the third leading rusher in the SEC. Driscoll comes out throwing, and it's intercepted. Huge play to start the game. Terrell Floyd, touchdown, Louisville. It could not have been a better start for the Cardinals. Five-man rush. Bridgewater throws. It is caught. Touchdown. There is a flag down, but it looked like it's going to be pass interference against Florida. To adjust to it, they snap it to Burton. He handed it off for a touchdown to Matt Jones. Bridgewater wants to make them pay immediately, and he does. Touchdown, Damian Copeland.
The referee doesn't run into him.
That's it. Teddy Bridgewater and the Louisville Cardinals with the biggest win in school history.
Look down at our grand scene here. One of America's great stadium spectacles.
And
And it's Stephon Taylor off fake. They come back the other side off a reverse action for the touchdown with Kelsey Young. Here comes Taylor behind him, battling. Touchdown, Stanford. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Badgers in trouble early. Extra tackle. Straight ahead, didn't battling for it. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got the touchdown. I think Big Ben Gardner got to him first. Monte steps to the right, dashes, reaches, touchdown. And I think this one will stick to the left. They roll the protection in that side. Fire, caught. Touchdown.
One-on-one with the freshman.
Phillips fires middle, intercepted. Picked off at the 41-yard line by Uswa Amanam, who has made a couple of big plays in this. And in the end, they committed the big turnover, the game's first turnover. And hugs all around as Stanford pours onto the field.
Cancelli has us underway. At the 6-yard line to Anthony Thomas. Thomas already got a crease. There he goes, and there he goes. He's gone. 94 yards on the opening play. Touchdown. Second and 5. Mariota, throwback screen to DeAnthony Thomas, and Thomas follows his blockers all the way. Touchdown. At the Duck 6. Klein looking right, running now, heading to the corner in the pylon. Touchdown. They get the snap in a hurry. Mariota scanning the field. Going to go back to the sideline. Got Barner on the run, and he'll score. Touchdown, Oregon. Just like that. Where it's first and goal. High snap. Mariota handles it, and he's going to cruise to the corner. Touchdown, Oregon. And the final score is 35-17. Two really good coaches and much different philosophies and approaches, probably.
The time has come. The stadium filled. The team's ready. Don't turn it down. Turn it up. Don't sit down. Stand up. It's number 1 versus number 2. And the party doesn't stop. It's just beginning. Let's go.
They all having a good time out there. Who got the keys to the world now? Just truly black. They all having a good time out there.
Game time. The 2013 Discover BCS National Championship. Ranked as the top 2 teams in the nation, the Fighting Irish and the Crimson Tide square off 2 historic programs, an undefeated team and a defending national champion. A tough challenge tonight to become a 2013 BCS National Champion. Final instructions have been given last night. The managers put the final shine on those golden helmets, and now the defending national champion, Alabama Crimson Tide from Tuscaloosa, led by Coach Nick Saban. Saban putting together a dynasty, and that's the word we'll use if they win here tonight. It would be their 3rd championship in 4 years, and there were no votes. They did it the hard way. They beat Texas. They beat LSU. And now when they come out here, they'll tee it up against Notre Dame, undefeated and ranked #1. The Tide about ready to roll out onto the stadium. Here they come. Teo, one of the most celebrated players in the history of college football, will lead them out. The heart of a true champion. In several years. Lacey bolts middle, still going, end zone, and Eddie Lacy scores the first touchdown of the night. Jesse Williams is in as a blocking back, number 54. Gonna throw, touchdown, the other Williams, Michael Williams, the tight end. Drive. And now they have 2 over 80 yards as Yeldon takes it across. Herbie, let's go back. 2 receivers to the left. McCarron throwing all the way. Drops it off. Lacy in a foot race, end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Tide rolling again. Golson fires far side. 1-on-1. Daniels, jump ball. Clinton Dix dives for it and got it. What a spectacular interception by number 6, who's had a whale of a game.
Football deeper into Notre Dame territory.
Off that play action move of his, sidestep left, come back right. Cooper's wide open. Touchdown, Alabama. He's an outstanding receiver, remember. McCarron fires in zone. Touchdown, Bama. Amari Cooper. That's it. I wouldn't disagree with that. The Tide is celebrating right now, and well, they should. Their 3rd BCS championship in 4 years. They dominated Notre Dame in the first half, led 28-0 at the half, then traded touchdowns with them in the second half, and closed it out 42-14. Nick Saban said he'd allow himself 2 days, and then he'd get ready for Pasadena.